Hey guys, Joe here. Just doing a quick pickup video. That's breakfast. I apologize, but apparently I'm a sloppy eater. So I thought there was nothing coming from eBay. I was wrong. I bought this and it showed up very quickly. It only took 2 days. I was impressed. The guy must have paid for the good shipping. Now it's a pink Nintendo DS Lite. Oh yeah, with the rainbow stickers. As you can see, it's got a broken hinge. It's not a big deal because I knew it was broken when I bought it and it was only $5. So yeah, I'm not mad at that. So, because what I'm going to do is, as soon as I won this auction, I started looking for replacement shells. And there was a guy that had a broken Mario 25th anniversary one, the red one with the little M. And he sold that to me for $5 plus $4 shipping. So it was $9, but it's going to have the box and the manuals and everything with it. So what I'll do is I'll just reshell this one with that one. And then I'll have a complete Mario 25th anniversary one. And it's not cheating because it's an official Nintendo 25th anniversary one. It just happens to have bad screens. So when I reshell it, it's exactly the same inside. The reason I wanted a DS Lite is because it's got the Game Boy Advance slot so that I can play some Game Boy Advance games. I sold my Game Boy Advance because I didn't realize that they were going to be worth some money. Keep an eye out because I'm looking for an SP101 because I want to do the screen mod. So I'll show you that too, probably in the same video where I'm doing the GameCube. For $1 at a Salvation Army, I picked up some games, one of which was Brain Age, and it was complete, and I don't have it complete, so for $1 I'll buy most anything if I don't have it. It's just a smart thing to do. That way you make sure that you have the actual item. Okay, next thing I picked up was some extra games. Now, they had some PlayStation 2, Xbox, and a GameCube game. And I picked these out without knowing how much the games were. So I'm going to go back today before work if they're open and pick up the rest of them that they had. They had like 10 more games. They also had a printer that I really want. So we'll see. NCAA Football 2009. Just the disc, but the disc is in good shape. Iron Man for PlayStation 2. And it is complete. Quite frankly, it's not a great game because it's kind of like a knockoff of like Superman Returns, which in itself wasn't that great a game, but it's got its moments. I don't mind it. I was an Iron Man fan before the movies, so to all you guys out there that just jumped on board when Downey Jr. took over the role, by the way, perfect choice. Yeah, okay, whatever. But here's a quick way of proving it. Did you know Tony Stark's left-handed? He is. All right. Moving on. Madden 2005. I didn't have it. It was $1. Rapala Pro Fishing. I think it's Rapala. Is it Rapala or Rapala? I'm thinking Rapala. Sounds better. For the Xbox. And The Hobbit. It's got a much more menacing looking Gollum there.
They say they are friends.
Then they had one GameCube game complete, and that was Desert Storm 2 Back to Baghdad. Never played much GameCube outside of my little brothers. By the time the GameCube came around, I was already working at a car dealership, and PS2s were the thing to have. And that was before Xbox, the original, came out. So there was that. Boy, that was off topic. They also had a bunch of cases where somebody had stolen the discs. Who steals from a Salvation Army? Steal from Goodwill. Nobody likes Goodwill. I'm kidding. Just kidding. Don't steal. But they took the discs but left the cases, so they let me have all 4 of these for $0.25. And they had a bunch more cases too, so I'm going to go see if they'll do that again. Because at the very least, I got good cases for, what is that, 6 cents a piece basically? And they're complete, so if I find the games loose, then I at least have a complete setup. So Bionicle Heroes, History Channel's A Civil War, A Nation Divided, come on. Conflict Desert Storm, And then this was a Star Wars 2 case, but it has a game in there I'm going to show you in a second. And then they also had these two PS2 Slims. The reason I picked them both up is because they were $5 a piece and they work. They're definitely different release date units because if you see, this one's all matte all the way across except for the strip, and this one is shiny here. And the other way to tell is when you look at the back, you see that? That's for plugging in the AC adapter. This one requires you to have the AC adapter brick. This one does not. You just plug it into the power cable. Now this one will actually be plugged in with the cable that goes into the brick for the AC adapter to go into the system. So that is a much easier thing to have because you don't need the full AC adapter. You just need the part that goes into the wall. Now inside that was Gran Turismo 4. So that was a free $1. So $4 for one, $5 for the other, and then the free game, basically. Yeah, do the math. I don't want to do the math. So I picked those up and went to work. I'm cruising the Craigslist, I don't know, whatever. And they had, oh, there it is. They had one ad where he had 4 games listed. Resident Evil 4, complete with the manual and both discs. 007 Agent Under Fire, just the disc and the precautions booklet, but not the actual manual. I put in this case Soul Calibur 2, just so I would have it safe, and then Burnout. Now, he wanted $10 for all 4. And that's not a bad price because that's $2.50 a piece, and Soul Calibur by itself is like a $14 game, disc only. So at least according to sold listings. Again, I only check sold listings. So I called him up and I said, "Hey, would you take your ad down if I tell you I'm going to come get it?" And he said, "Okay." Dude was baked out of his mind, I'm pretty sure, because when I showed up, man, it was nice kid, but Jesus, he was stoned. We met at his house, and right at his front porch, even though he had a light, he was using the flashlight app on his phone to let me see the games. And I asked him if he had anything else, because $10 for 4 games wasn't bad. I figured if he had a few more games, I'd take them, but he didn't. All he had was the GameCube adapter for the Nintendo Wii, and I don't need that. Main reason is I don't have a Wii. I should get a Wii, but I don't have a Wii. I'll keep a lookout. They're coming down in price. Not going to get the Wii Mini. Don't do that, guys, because it doesn't have GameCube support, nor does it have Wi-Fi, I believe. It's just a Wii game playing system. Unless you get one for like $5 and you don't care and you just want to use it to play games. Then you can go for it. So that was it for today. My only tip for the day is if you ask somebody to take their ad down, don't stand them up. Don't try to renegotiate afterwards, unless of course the product isn't as described. If the discs were destroyed or if one was missing between the time that I looked at the ad and I got to his house, I would have asked him to renegotiate and give me a better price. But I called him up, I told him I'd come, I asked him to take down the ad, and I agreed to the $10. So I went there, just quick, checked the disc, make sure they were all there and that they weren't destroyed, and paid them, and I was on my way. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment. I'm going to be moving into a new place this week, either Wednesday or Friday. I haven't figured out which day yet. Wednesday's my day off, so I'd rather do it then. But if it can't happen, it can't happen. I'm still going to do my videos every day because, let's face it, I don't think I'll ever run out of stuff to talk about. And if I do, then I'll just maybe I'll put up a Vine collection. Jimmini, go check them out. Other than that, that's it. If you have any comments, leave them down below. If you have any negative comments, stick it. No, I'm kidding. Leave them. I don't care. I'm new to this. This is what, my 6th video, so I gotta learn. Thanks, guys.